In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Professor Iqbal Malik here with a smart video of the series on essay writing specifically for the CSS aspirants, but the students of all other grades, they may also benefit from it. Dear friends, in previous video, it was discussed that the overconsciousness becomes a burden on the mind of the candidate at the time of preparation and afterwards. Then the question arises, what is the solution? How can a student or a candidate feel competent, feel confident before the commencement of examination about his preparation? Here, at the time of preparation, my personal notion is that a candidate should divide the word knowledge into different compartments, into different areas like education, economy, politics, history, IR, civilization, and so on. So here, if you take one area, then several topics could be generated about that area. Then what is required of a student? A candidate is required to go for extensive reading on that. It does not mean that you just read the huge books from cover to cover. Be very much relevant. And then go to the research papers, articles, journals, and then you, after having gone through all that, you must be able to form your own opinion on that particular area. It means now you can critique anything, now you can suggest anything on that area. Now you just go for another area, and then in this way, you just the maximum range of areas should be covered by a candidate CSS aspirant. And then at the time of the test, while you sit actually in examination hall, a question paper is given to you, then it doesn't mean that you just select after reading 2 or 3 times. No, before selection, you make a mental map. That is the outline. The entire outline should be there. So many things come up into your mind and then organize it. But if you select first and then go for the outline, it is not the way here. You just, after having narrowed down things, you just make up a mind and the entire outline in your mind and then select. Out of your acquired knowledge, now you invoke that acquired knowledge to apply here. Now, this question is often asked that what is the most important part of the essay? You know, the question is not that sensible. Every single part is most important here. It means all are most important. If your outline, starting from that, if your outline is not impressive, it cannot catch the attention of the examiner, the graph of probability goes down. Maybe you can present your case well in your introduction, but even then the damage has been done because of the poor outline. Outline should catch, and then he would come to the topic sentence and then the introduction. Main body is the area where you actually fight case. You present evidences to prove your argument. And then the conclusion. Every single with coherence and cohesion. It means, right, it starts from the first word, the importance are equal, and then it ends with the last word. But if you think that, okay, there was some mistake committed there in outlines, no, it cannot be repaired now in your body. So you must be very much careful about outlines, about everything here. Now I would discuss a topic which was there in 2024. Here you see phase out of fossil fuel and Arab economies. Phase out of fossil fuels. Phase out means now phase is over. This phase is over of fossil fuel. Fossil fuel, the fuels available here underground like coal, oil, natural gas, and Arab economies. Why not other economies? Because several Arab economies, they heavily depend on oil for their economies. Now it is global shift, global transition from fossil fuels. Then economic dependence on oil, Arab economies. impact of declining oil demand. If the demand is declining, what would happen to Arab economies? Diversification of strategies, definitely they would devise different strategies. Investment in renewable energy. Now, this is the vision. I have discussed it in detail in another slide. Now, what are the causes of this transition? Climate change, the green emission of greenhouse gases and global warming. You every day come across these things. Environmental degradation, not technological advancement, and economic viability and energy security. These are the things which come up in your mind while you are reading the topic, even before making selection. Its impact on Arab economies, dependence on oil. You know, this is the topic, Arab economies. They are heavily dependent on oil. Then this is the economic challenge to them. What would they think? Diversification efforts. They would just search for other ways and means, as KSA, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, has got in 2016. They just gave up an idea of Vision 2030. Now you just read here. KSA Vision 2030, this Mohammed bin Salman, you just here come to this paragraph. The second pillar of our vision is our determination to become a global investment powerhouse. Previously, it was not required because oil was there. Now they actually like to attract investment. Our nation holds strong investment capabilities, which we will harness to stimulate our economy and diversify our revenues. They are concerned about this their economic pressure because of this shift. The next in 2024, this was topic as I have earlier discussed. Now, what could be the topic sentence for this? Phase out of fossil fuel and Arab economies. Here, two topic sentence. It is not all exhaustive knowledge which are discussed here. It may be the point of departure for the candidates. As the world phases out fossil fuels to address climate change, Arab economies must innovate and diversify to ensure sustainable economic growth and stability. This could be the one topic sentence. Next is the global shift. Now, the second thing first. The global shift towards renewable energy is reshaping our economies worldwide, posing significant challenges and opportunities for Arab nations heavily reliant on fossil fuel exports. So in this way, you could make your topic sentence. Here, one thing more, I should just explain here that these videos, they cannot perform that all exhaustive knowledge are available here. These are, maybe some repetitions are also there, because in one video we take one perspective and in the next we take another perspective, but the things are the same, that is about essay writing. So if there is any question or query, you may ask and then we could discuss here in our upcoming videos. So till then, thank you so much.